I just lost a nail. Yeah, well, oh,
Buck! Save this for behind the scenes. This is how Ariana and Ethan Slater got together. I'm Glinda.
I'm Elphaba, and welcome to Blabbermouths!
That was so good.
That was great.
Will and Eleni and Meghan couldn't make it.
We were called last minute to fill in.
And at first they couldn't match my rate.
No.
But then I was like, anything for the fans.
And then we heard that the Blabberheads were huge fans
Wicked
of
heads.
Wicked.
The Blabberheads are wicked heads.
Exactly. We had to oblige.
For our listeners at home, you probably should turn on the YouTube for this episode. I am dressed as Glinda.
And I am dressed as Elphaba.
And producer Meghan, who you can't see on camera, is dressed as Bach.
She's dressed up. She has the headphones on, of course. And honestly, I couldn't think of more
can't
of a
look at
Bach.
Meghan.
Elphaba and Glinda would be hosting a podcast, and Bach would be our producer. Bach would be our nerd producer.
That's actually so true.
Right? And
That would actually be a funny SNL skit.
SNL.
SNL, don't steal this from us. You know how like someone who is famous for something in their youth then like creates a podcast, like The Office people?
Yes.
This would be what Glinda and Alphaba do.
Oh,
in,
like 20 years
30
from now.
years later.
Yes.
When the money's run dry.
Yes. It's like how right now Kevin McHale and Jenna Ushkowitz are doing a rewatch of Glee. They
Yeah, I mean, there's always a rewatch pod.
Yeah, right. So we're like the rewatch pod.
Yeah, we're the Wicked pod.
We're here. Happy Wicked Week.
Happy Wicked Week.
And this is also in reference to our cultural reset when we were posting Wicked content on Maine last year. And Ariana Grande reposted us multiple times.
Multiple. And we are in those DMs.
She was like, love this, love you, and sent some hearts and bubbles.
We were such stands that the fans of Betches accused us that we were paid by Ariana's team because we were posting like trying to like love her.
Yeah.
No, it was for free, babes. We did it for free.
They thought we weren't disclosing ads with Wicked. And
right.
we're like, no. Like, we are quite literally making this because we're obsessed with this.
And it's your fault because you guys kept liking it, so it kept performing well.
And
so we had to keep delivering.
Sorry, it looked like an ad, but it was just, it was when Betches turned Wicked.
This time last year, the press tour had served us more content.
Yep.
And I don't know if they're not doing as much press.
So funny enough, I actually did a little research on this.
Okay.
Looky-loo. I'll pull the article, but basically it said that the producers of Wicked and the marketers behind it believed that the goodwill in a year ago, the marketing and the hype behind it would serve so much in promo for them that they wouldn't need to do as much.
It's true. We need to see the second part.
Exactly. So they thought, they're still going to do press. Obviously, we've seen like a bunch of things that they've done, the red carpets, the Vanity Fair lie test, all that great stuff. But they're doing less because they know that they can save money, and they're actually still expecting it to perform better than Wicked.
Oh, I'm sure.
Part 1.
I mean, this is going to be a whole other universe for them. I did see a headline that could be false. That was Cynthia and Ariana are tired of people asking them to hold their finger. So it's like maybe they're not doing press because they don't want anyone to.
They don't want.
Like,
They don't want. And I'm
hold
sure.
My finger.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait.
We are holding space. We are holding space with the lyrics of Defying Gravity.
We're holding space for the press that is not happening.
And we're kind of cutting into what we're going to get into, which is
what
we can't shut up about.
Yeah, our personal lives. What were Elphaba and Glinda up to this weekend?
Besides wreaking havoc amongst
Aussians and Shiz University.
Yeah, besides giving speeches at Shiz University.
Yes, of
I feel
course.
like Alphaba would be a teacher at Shiz.
Yeah, like in 20 years. No,
yeah, I mean, if they forgive her.
Glinda would still running for president. She was running for president.
She'd be on the Real Housewives of Oz.
Yeah. I mean, they would always taunt you for like, can Elphaba come on?
She would have been at BravoCon this weekend.
Yes. And they'd be like, where is Elphaba? Can she be a friend of next season?
And
I'm like, no.
Keep it separate.
I do not want to come on.
Of my lesbian lover / best friend.
It's like, that's not for fodder.
No.
Ozzo.
Exactly what would happen.
Instead of Bravo, it's Ozzo.
We are just spewing out
ideas.
Genius SNL skits.
Oh my God, that would be right, just the Real Housewives.
Yeah, just the Real Housewives of Oz.
Okay, we need to write these
I'm
down.
Bach. Like, Bach would be on NBK in this scenario.
Wait, what?
Like, Bach would be on Real Housewives of Oz.
Oh, as
in
like...
our SNL skit.
Oh, for sure.
How was your weekend?
It was good. Thursday, Friday, I can't remember, not Thursday, I performed stand-up comedy again, which was so fun. And it was at the Broadway Comedy Club, you guys. And I did so well. Thank God they invited me back. I'm going to perform actually December 13th.
I was going to ask if you're allowed to say.
Yes. So I'm performing December 13th now, again at 5 p.m. I'll drop the link whenever I get it. And then they also invited me, I think I mentioned to you, I'm going to be doing a queer comedy festival in February.
In New York?
In New York.
That's awesome.
And really excited. The guy came on after I performed, and he came into the green room and was just like, what's your name? And come with me. And I'm like, I'm getting taken out back and shot. Like, there's no...
You're going to be like, that joke you made about your siblings really offended me as an only child.
They're like, how dare you?
Yeah.
And he was like, how long have you been doing this for? And I'm like, oh, this is my second show. And he's just like, what?
The first one was a class.
Yeah, right. I'm literally like, And he's just like, you have no experience? I go, oh, well, I've done theater. I've dressed up as Glinda for 2 times.
Like, I'm not sure if this is a job interview or if I'm in trouble.
Literally. It was like, how much do I tell him or not?
Right.
And he was like, oh, okay, gotcha. And he's like, well, we run this, queer comedy festival. Love for you to have a slot.
Cool.
So kind of offered me one on the spot. I'm assuming that's all. Like, he texted me the information, and I'm like, I feel like I'm just going to show up. But I'm also like, they might be like, you need to audition. I don't really know.
Are they paying you?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, you should ask that.
I got to ask that.
Ask Meg to be your manager.
I'm wondering, you're going to have to get some other reps in so that you can bomb before then, because it's inevitable.
It's right.
I was going to ask for Meg's input because for those who don't know, Meg does have a comedy background.
She does.
So,
aw, shucks.
Meg, fire away.
No, Bach does, not Meg.
Producer Bach here.
But they say it's inevitable, right?
Right.
Like sometimes you get the beginner's luck.
Yes.
But I know you're talented. I'm your producer. But so it's like we're gonna have to get you some chance to bomb, so that's not the bomb.
That's not the bomb. No, I agree. It was funny. The guy, when he was booking me for the December 13th show, he said, like, you did a really good job, but he said, you have telephone booth disease syndrome. And I was like, what's that? And he said, you could probably read off the directions or whatever's on the side of a telephone booth and people will still laugh. I was like, oh, that's really I'm like,
a compliment?
So yes.
Okay.
He means it.
He's like anything you say is funny.
Yes,
the way you say it.
He's like, that's really good for you. Like, that'll work in your favor. But he said in the long run, it won't, because you will then rely on that if you don't
have techniques.
Yeah, he's like, you'll rely on that for people to laugh, and then like when it doesn't work for you, it'll ruin your career.
Yeah.
I was like, so I'll take it as a compliment, but I'll keep that in mind.
That's so interesting.
But it was so fun. Like, I felt very electric, and it was like for the first time in a long time, I felt like I was doing, it's similar to the live show feeling that we did, but then also it felt like, it brought me back to my theater days. So it was really fun. I'm really excited. And hopefully there'll be more. And you'll be staying updated here on the Blab Pod. I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah.
We'd love to see some blabberheads in the audience.
Yes, we need you to laugh. We need you to come and heckle me.
Especially our gay blabbermouths.
Yeah.
Please show some allyship and support.
Yeah, show some allyship at the Queer Festival. So we'll keep you guys updated on that.
Do you know who else is a part of it?
Literally no idea.
Okay.
I was like...
we'll get more info to you in the days to come.
When you're... me too, actually. This outfit's supposed to have for breasts, and I don't have any, so this keeps falling too.
Meghan just signaled to me that my bra was showing. Will's having the opposite problem.
Yep, but it's like one of those things when you're in cloud 9 and you're just like, oh, I don't want to look anything up. I just want to live in the moment and be like, oh my God.
You don't psych yourself out or whatever.
Right, exactly. So that was fun. Yeah, so I'm very excited. And SNL, call us. We have ideas for Wicked.
We have ideas. We have experience.
And we have experience.
We have what's it called?
Experience producer Bach.
Advisor.
We have
a comedy advisor.
I don't know what else we have to do to get on this fucking show.
Maybe audition.
Yeah.
Maybe write something.
Write a few things of worth. Okay, fair.
But other than that, we are pretty much handing it to them on a silver platter, which I'm sure no one else is.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, well,
what about you? How was your weekend?
Well, I had my college is like a D3 school. Have you heard of Cortica?
No.
You have heard of it?
I'm from Long Island, Eleni.
Oh,
you know how many people I know who went to Cortland and Ithaca?
Yeah, Ithaca is a small school upstate New York filled with a lot of Long Islanders, a lot of upstaters, a lot of Rochesterians, a lot of Buffaloians.
Sure.
I didn't know anything about that. I went there because I wanted to study TV. And I was so nervous going into it because I was like, there's so many people I don't want to see.
Yeah.
Some ex-boyfriends.
Ooh.
So I was profusely sweating as I walked in. Turns out none of them were there. So it was a fantastic evening.
That's great.
It is they call it like the world's biggest small game because we're a D3 school.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like a football game that obviously means nothing because we're a D3 school. But it's against the college that's 30 minutes away from us.
Okay. Rival.
It's so big that they have had it in the past at MetLife, and they have it next year at Yankee Stadium.
Wow.
It's going to be there.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
they like sell. It's like a big game.
Oh, okay.
Humble brag. I graduated at Yankee Stadium.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, NYU.
Oh.
I graduated in that D3 football field.
I graduated in a place called the Dunkin' Donuts Center. Dead ass, swear to God.
Wait, did you have a real graduation?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I didn't know if
No,
you were
I'm
COVID
sorry.
year.
That is the most New England thing
Right?
I've ever heard.
It's literally called the Dunkin' Donuts Center, and it's in the middle of Providence, and that's where I graduated from. So.
Oh, I met a fellow Provinctorian,
Oh.
an older man. He didn't know who you were.
Oh, how old are we talking?
Like 40.
Okay. Well,
But I was like, go Friars.
Yes, good job.
Anyways,
Okay.
so that's that.
Great.
And then, so didn't run into my any exes, steer clear of them. And then I was preparing all weekend because I threw a surprise baby shower for my aunt, my Irish aunt who's not from Donegal,
Yes.
who's pregnant.
And Serena?
Aunt Dorina. I was like babysitting for her last week, and I was like, is anyone throwing her a baby shower? And her gay best friend was like, no. I was like, well, we should. So I threw it together in 1 week.
Great.
It was the best week of my life. It's so fun to plan an event when someone else is paying.
Always the best.
Her husband was
No
paying.
budget. No budget.
And it was like Housewives days. 'Cause
Yeah.
That was basically.
I was going to say, it's like your history.
Yeah.
No
everyone
with
was a
no
little-
trauma?
Yeah, with no trauma and with more money.
Oh.
But not like paid to me, but in the budget.
Yep.
And but every and I wasn't ducked behind the bar. I was like actually
Sure, you were
seated
involved
at
in
the
the
table.
event.
Yeah,
Sure.
it was. Everyone was a little surprised how I threw it together, and I was
Oh.
like, well, no, this was my job.
Yeah.
This party plan. But I very much enjoyed it, and I'm like, it really filled my cup. I love
That's
party planning.
nice.
I love surprising.
You pretended to her it was like a Chanel event.
Oh yeah, that was a issue actually.
Oh.
We pretended because she's like a micro influencer on
Right.
TikTok. And so I was like, hey, I got invited to this Chanel influencer event. They said I could bring another influencer. Do you want to come?
Oh my
And I
God.
made a fake.
And she was really excited.
Oh, of course. Well, she's super pregnant, like about to pop. Like almost shower didn't happen.
Oh my gosh.
And so I was like, what's going to guarantee
Get her-
she won't cancel? So I said, everyone will be going home with a free Chanel advent calendar, which have you seen those on TikTok?
I think I have.
They're like $4,000 and there's like Chanel in it. They sell it immediately. They're so expensive.
Of course.
So of course she's like, yeah, I'm going to get my
Be
pregnant
there.
ass out of bed for a Chanel advent calendar.
Sure.
And I made sure to put that on the invite. And then I wrote Vogue photographer will be there. So that way
Oh.
she'd be dressed up.
Oh, sure.
Well, one, she was so excited that like she did not stop texting me about it all week. And I was like, oh my God, we have to get her some Chanel.
Yeah, get something.
And then the other problem was I sent it in a group chat of the people invited, and someone like skimmed the text and thought that she got invited to a real Chanel influencer event that would conflict with the baby shower.
So then they told her.
No, they had a contact at Chanel, and they told Chanel, like, can you like disinvite this woman from this event? And they were like, that's a fake event. And so Chanel was like, what the fuck?
Oh.
But it was like, you idiot, I know it's fake. I made the
You
invite on
idiot.
Canva.
So
I
what-
literally chat GPT the description.
Is Chanel suing you now?
No, I'm actually hoping that Chanel feels bad and is like, let's get this girl an advent calendar.
Sure.
Although I went into the store to get her like something
Something.
cheap. I'm like, what's here is $100.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, nothing. And they
I
were
guess
like,
that's the price to walk in,
yeah,
babe.
they were not getting the bit. I was like showing them the whole thing, and they were like, okay, are you going to spend money here
Yeah,
or
it's
not?
like get out.
Do you want to make a direct to camera plea to Chanel and
Oh,
see
sure.
if maybe we can?
Yeah,
we
we'll
can get
actually
one?
take 4 advent calendars.
Okay, let's not get greedy.
One for
Yeah.
each of us. You don't get one. One
bitch.
for Dorina.
Yeah.
I mean, we're using our platform. We have to get one too.
I know. And listen, and if there's like you throwing out Chanel bags, like I've never
Yeah,
had
we'll
one.
take a bag,
I'll
too.
just take a bag if you're throwing it out.
Yeah, if you're just throwing them out. Or if you want to sponsor this pod, and in addition, we
Yeah.
unbox. Oh, we'll
We could
unbox
box
one.
one.
And then we'll like share. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
2. We'll
Yeah.
take 2 advent calendars. We would love one to make that right. She did walk in and she immediately saw her like best friend, and she said her first thought was like,
What the fuck are you
why did they
doing at my
invite
Chanel?
Justin to the Chanel event?
Oh.
She said her first thought was like, oh, they just invited anyone to
Yeah,
the
they
Chanel
just they're letting
event.
everyone in these days.
And then it registered. But then she was so happy.
Oh, good. That's
we
great.
gave her some Chanel. It
Oh,
was like
great.
such a lovely evening of,
Oh,
of
good.
women yapping.
So worked up.
It was just like a good old yap sesh. Food was phenom.
Delish.
At our friends, the William Vale.
Cool. Oh, fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
That's a good time.
So if anyone's looking for me to plan a baby shower, bridal shower where you're paying and I'll do it, I'm down.
Perfect.
Let
You
me
heard
know.
it here, folks.
Yeah, let me know.
Glinda will.
You're
prepare-
pursuing your stand-up comedy career. I'm pursuing
These
my
are.
baby
This
shower
is what
career.
Alpha and Glinda are doing when it doesn't work out for them in
Yeah,
Oz.
that's
It's like
so true.
Our media career. They know everyone hates them all now, and
Yeah.
it's like fuck.
Yeah.
I have to go slum it with the comedians, and you have to slum it with event planners.
Yeah, honestly, there for it.
And Bach is just like following
Bach
us
is
around
so
with the
Can't
camera.
stop laughing because I'm like, Bach would be hunched over a laptop.
No,
Yeah.
like Bach, you're
Bach
behind us.
is
We're
a-
like, Bach, you need to record
Bach-
this so it can be
yeah.
a reality TV show.
Bach is a podcast producer, I feel.
Yeah, sorry, Bach.
Whoa!
What
Can we not shut up about?
Someone attacked you at the Wicca premiere. And I had to save
I
you.
like when you said that, you fall and someone goes, "Are you okay?" Like
Yeah.
as a baby, and then you start like crying.
Yeah.
When you said
You
someone
were about
attacked
to
me, I
cry.
immediately was like, "Someone did." Like I was like loving the attention of like
Someone, yeah,
of
someone
like,
attacked
something
you.
happened to me, like the empathy.
Yes,
But
something
actually, yes, someone did attack me at the
Yes.
premiere.
And it was this fucker. We were pointing to our Victorian child, of course. The premieres are happening for Wicked, as we know, all across the world. Very exciting.
I have a question about that. How
Mm-hmm.
does that work? Like, if they have the premiere in another country, how do they make sure it doesn't leak?
A private screening, really. It's not even
They
like,
like make sure no one's on their phones.
yeah. I mean, I'm
I'm
sure you
just
have to.
shocked. They must be good at it.
They probably are either taking people's phones away or having them sign on NDAs.
That's so true.
Especially for something like this. Like,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about a few of the premieres that I've been to.
Did they make you do anything?
Well, the Eternity movie, they, of course, I went there, tried getting in to see the premiere of the movie. Wouldn't let me in.
Did you see our friend Tiff Barra there?
Yes.
Okay, I thought
And
so.
I was trying to reach out to her and say hi, but we were filming Miles Teller at the moment.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, ugh.
Sexy.
And I
Miles
wanted
Teller.
to film Tiff Barra, but yeah, no, she was there. And I was like, oh my gosh, hi, we're on two different sides. She was walking the carpet and I was just the mere
No,
little.
you're still there.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, for that, I don't think they took people's phones away, but I think that was like,
Signed
no
NDA?
shade to Eternity. Like, I think that it was like, a movie
Well,
that's
that
not.
movie like that they want to leak because they gotta make sure
Probably.
people come to it.
To get
So they
promo.
do hire that film festival I just worked.
Yeah.
They hired security who like stand in the room
And watch you.
So like if somebody even takes a phone out, they'll
Yeah.
walk up to
Right.
you and
Right.
be like, you need
And
to put your
record.
phone away.
But you know how it's like, how do you make sure they don't leak? Like in the first movie, it's like, how do you make sure they don't leak that like Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel are surprise
I think
guests?
some of those are like that did leak a little early,
did?
but there's an embargo right now, and if you'll get sued or you'll
Yeah.
get. So I think there's that fear that already in what's it called? Like the fear is in place,
Yeah,
like,
that's true. Anyways, that was my question.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of the premiere and I was like, wait, these bitches are seeing it before us?
Yep. And usually they're like selected people. It's not like some, I guess, fans, but not really like.
It's like media.
yeah.
who,
So
like,
like they
wants to be
know,
invited.
and you don't want to fuck up your career in
That's
media.
true. Okay, carry on.
So there was the premiere at Singapore recently, which the fan Johnson Wen attacked. He just
Jumped
really
on me.
Yeah, he
He
jumped
jumped on me.
He rushed the carpet.
scary.
And then like went and hugged Ariana Grande, was like jumping around. And
Yeah.
he's done that to a lot of celebrities. Like he's famous for it, unfortunately. He did it to Katy Perry. And I guess it's like his recurring bit.
Yeah.
Which was crazy because it's like
How is he not banned from like, I'm sure he's banned from like venues.
Yeah.
Because I saw him like running onto a field.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, he's done, like, done games.
Who else had he done it to? Oh, I saw The Weeknd.
Uh-huh.
I feel like what's hard, and you can see it in the celebrities' faces, is like registering what's happening.
Yeah.
Like when you're being like, I wouldn't say attacked, but like
But it
when he
must
runs at
feel
you,
like
it's like
that.
like with Katy Perry. At first, it feels like
You
a
don't-
tap on the shoulder, and it's like, oh, hello, and then it takes a second to register, and you're
And
like,
he's just dancing there and you're like,
"Whoa."
okay. Yeah.
That's kind of like when I was when my purse almost got stolen, or I was almost kidnapped in Greece.
Oh, right.
When they like did that to me, my
Sure.
first reaction was like, hi.
Yeah, no,
like,
it's
I'm
like-
it's like your first reaction is, and then you're like, oh wait, this is a threat.
I know. That's how I also feel like I don't know what I would be like too if that were to happen. Because like and then they're all being filmed. So it's like,
Yeah.
God forbid your initial reaction is like a terrible thing. Like,
Yeah.
and
I could cry, honestly.
yeah, probably.
I'd just
'cause
be overstimulated.
it's overstimulating. And like, since there's now, of
You
course,
protected me though.
I protected you. I protected you for now. The meme is like,
Get off her.
yeah, it's circling the internet. So there's a press moment, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, but not as
not
like,
the fun one where we want to report on,
Yeah.
you know?
It was kind of like Ariana's reaction was very just like, oh,
Yeah,
oh.
ooh,
Like she
ooh.
was kind of like, ugh, I hate this.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Cynthia was like,
said, get off her, because he's kind of just like jumping and being like,
yeah,
look,
he's
it's
just
me
like
with
being
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, he's like not really a threat, but it's
Yeah.
just like I'd be just pissed because it's like fuck you.
That's what makes me mad is like fangirls.
Yeah.
Is like the reason that we lose intimate moments with celebrities
this
or like
shit.
we ruin celebrityness gets ruined.
Yeah.
Is like by paparazzi or people
Yep.
being invasive.
Totally.
And so I hate that shit. It's like
Yep.
there's time and place to be a fan.
Yep.
But something
like,
about that is
respect.
like,
Show
come
some-
on,
show some
they're
respect.
not. They're not gonna walk the carpet anymore.
I know. Well,
We are falling apart.
our
over
magic
here.
is waning.
God, we're falling apart. budget cuts ever since.
And there's been other fun press moments. Ariana Grande and Bowen Yang did the vanity lie detector test, which is really cute.
I'm glad they were doing something together.
I know, because it's fun. I feel like we didn't see Bowen in a lot of press last year, so it's cool to see him doing stuff.
Obviously, Bowen is like very famous.
I know. I'm like jealous of his life. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, you know, when someone becomes famous, but like immediately, and it's like you saw where they came from. Like I'm thinking like Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
it was like 5 minutes ago he was just a kid like you.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel like there's a chance for you.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Bowen, obviously he's very famous, established career now.
Yeah.
But before he got Wicked, it was like, oh my God, you're really making it.
Yeah, no.
And it's kind of that energy.
It's really cool.
Where it's like, oh, you've really made this for yourself.
Yeah. I look at him and I go, okay, like, you know, I've studied his career trajectory and like how he got on SNL and what he was doing before it. And I find it very fascinating and like a cool, like, wow, like he's doing the damn thing. And I'm like, only if I was just done your best, I could be best friends with Ariana Grande. But you know, maybe I'll just be friends with the next pop star that happens in the next iteration of whatever big musical comes out.
It all takes time, Will. And so that's what I'm saying. We got to get you a bomb.
I know. I got to bomb a few more times. I got to bomb.
You know,
so
because I'm
right.
sure Bowen has bombed a handful of times. So we'll get you there.
They have fun press moments. I'm the most excited for just to see the end of this conclusion. Like, we know we are fans of Wicked. We know what happens. No spoilers, but just like
I think so.
How they might hopefully there's new changes in it. They're gonna add 2 new songs, of course, to it.
Oh, excited for that.
So I'm sure
I cannot wait for Good. I'm gonna cry hysterically.
That's gonna be great.
That was my summer camp song with my bestie Bella.
That's fun.
And we're gonna go see it together in Michigan.
Oh, fun.
And when I saw the movie, I was like, this is literally our friendship.
Yeah.
Are they lesbians? Are they best friends? Are they lovers? Are they best friends? It's literally me and her.
I love that.
If you're best friend, if you're
not accused of being a lesbian,
if you're a female best friend, you aren't accused of being a lesbian with, that is not your best friend.
That is not your best friend.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
That is just an acquaintance.
That is just an acquaintance. That is not your best friend.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it this Thursday. Are you seeing it?
I have to wait to see it in Michigan.
Because you're going.
So I'm going to avoid the internet.
Avoid the internet for those next couple. The embargo lifts tomorrow. First,
what do you mean?
So like reviewers have seen the film.
Oh.
So now they will talk about it.
Wow, I'm really excited to see what people are saying.
Yeah. So now you'll see the reviews. You won't necessarily see spoilers. But
I kind of hate that though, because when people I hate when they are like, this sucks, and then it makes me go into it with the pre-existing notion.
I know.
Like something happened with like the Barbie movie. I waited too long to see.
Yeah, and so you saw
so many people
reactions.
talked about it that I saw, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
I didn't love it. What did they just learn about feminism? I was like, what?
No, I get that. It's like it gets too hyped up. So like you go in with these huge expectations. Where had you gone in with no expectations, I think
probably
would have been like,
better.
oh my God, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was great. But then other people who had like epiphanies through this movie,
I was
you were
like,
what?
Yeah. You just learned about like
you were like, wow,
equality.
You were like, they all just were saying everything I've been saying.
Right.
But then I realized like, oh, the movie's meant to teach little girls about that. And I was like, I'm not a little girl.
You're like, wait a second.
I had to learn that on my own the hard way.
It's that and to teach idiot men who don't already know.
Yeah, Matt saw it and was like, that was so interesting.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
It's like something we've already, gay men and women have already known about this shit.
Yeah. Another thing that happened over the weekend was BravoCon.
Oh, I just lost a nail.
We need a nail tech in here.
Nail tech.
Honestly, you gotta be careful with those things.
I know.
You are every girl at work who like types on a keypad or
yeah, right.
Broke a nail.
R.I.P. my ring fingernail. Gone but not forgotten. Right?
Oh, BravoCon was this past weekend.
Yes, that was really fun.
We had some betches on the ground, instead of boots on the ground.
I get that better.
We had Dylan, who is the host of
MIA Mention It All.
Mention It All. And then we had Sam Bush, who runs Always On.
Yes.
Also has a Bravo account.
Yep.
I was following their stories all weekend, really enjoying the content.
It was fun. I said to producer Meghan as if we don't know who producer Meghan is, that I was talking to Bach, and I said, I was a little underwhelmed with this year's BravoCon. Not by the content captured. I felt very up to date and exciting.
It seemed better than last year.
It didn't happen last year, so it was.
The year before that.
Yes.
We were at the BravoCon 4 years ago. Will was working the museum.
I was working the goddamn
I was working for Heather Gay.
And funny the part is, Eleni, when you came to see me and Heather Gay had come through, it was like, oh, it was exciting. Like for everyone who hasn't been to BravoCon, there's like a museum with all important artifacts. And it ends with the Watch What Happens Live bar. So there's a photo up there. I was a volunteer while I was working at Peacock, and I was there to direct traffic, but I then turned into the photographer.
Yeah. So Will's hyping these middle-aged Midwestern women up. And being like, yes, Karen, that's amazing.
And then it turned into that was my job, even though it wasn't supposed to be. And I remember like getting a tap on my shoulder, and I'm like, now what bitch over here wants another photo? And it's you with Heather.
I'm like, do you want a photo with Heather?
I'm like, so it was very funny, but yeah, that I don't know what I know they still had that museum this year. And they had all fun, obviously, activations for the fans. But a lot of people were hoping that there was going to be an announcement about Roni and New Jersey.
Right.
And that Roni would combine the old and new cast.
Oh, that didn't happen?
Didn't happen. And
they announced Rhode Island.
And right. So what the cool thing is, Rhode Island was announced. And Dolores Catania from New Jersey is going to be a friend of.
Because I saw that preview and I saw that woman. I was like, is that Dolores' sister?
No, literally they all look like
sisters?
8 different variants of Dolores.
Are they sisters?
I think they're just really good friends.
Can I tell you my one beef with the trailer?
What?
Just the way they were being like, this is how we throw down in Rhode Island.
No.
Like, it's like if you were talking about New Jersey, I'd be like, yeah, but then you would finish it like, no one comes to Rhode Island like this. It's like, do you really throw down that hard in Rhode Island?
I gotta be real. Yes, because I was again saying to Bach that I watched the trailer and I was like, this is so New England coded, Eleni. Like, you have to understand. Like,
I wish they had done like, if they had been like, no one does Boston like this. I'd be like, yeah, but it's like Rhode Island.
But people don't expect Rhode Island to be like that. It is, Eleni. Like, Rhode Island is
not
like.
at my private tennis club.
No, but like literally Rhode Island is like so. Because they know that they're the smallest state, there's like so much fucking pride there, just like how Boston people are.
Yeah,
in
I guess
Boston.
that makes sense for like the way Providence is.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say my brother's first girlfriend was from Providence, and yeah, there's a vibe about Rhode Island that is very Boston-like.
Okay.
That is sort of like we're small, but
don't fuck with us. And it's like
I've just like never heard that.
And honestly, you have to experience it. It's like where New Jersey meets Boston. Like
I mean, that is interesting to me. I just like something about being like Rhode Island is like not threatening me. I'm like, okay.
Honestly, this is an example of how the Real Housewives is an anthropological study of the different types of people across the United States.
You're so right.
Andy Cohen did say that in COVID and during the election, he was like, this is one of the only documentations of what's going on in the world
right
in
now.
Politics
yes,
right now.
Yes. I agree.
Wow, Housewives is going to be in the forking history books.
Yes, it's a 20 years anniversary of Orange County.
That's crazy.
Upcoming
Beyond
this
the
year.
Golden Gates.
Yes.
Matt's mom was doing the merch there because she used to do the merch for Heather because I used to work for her. Matt's mom has like a T-shirt printing company. What's that called? Screen printing?
Yeah, like more. Yeah.
Yeah, and somehow she ended up doing it for Angie K.
I love it.
And so she was doing Angie K's merch working there, and she said that I think they sold out.
Oh, great! That's awesome. Greek flags
of high body count hair.
High body count hair. Oh, that's a good one.
And I thought was smart was Angie was selling like the big glasses that she wears,
smart.
and I was like, this is good marketing.
It is.
But yeah, it looked like a fun weekend for my girls.
It definitely did. It was cool that it was in Vegas.
I hate Vegas.
Yeah,
nothing's gonna make me ever go there again.
I'd only go there again. I've never been there. I'd only go there, and I missed my opportunity when Britney and Gaga were both doing residency shows there. Britney's never gonna do one again.
People doing double features?
Yeah, like
that's like a lot.
Yeah, like the last in 5 years, before COVID, that's when like all these singers were rushing to Vegas to do different residencies.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I hate Vegas because I flew there and failed to see Adele. Adele canceled.
Oh, that's
trauma.
trauma.
And then I was stuck in Vegas for 5 days, and I was like, I don't like to gamble. I hate spending money, and I'm just sitting inside.
Yeah, that is.
It's like just like an inside place, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I get it.
And I was like, I hate this.
You don't want to walk the strip.
Yeah, and I didn't have any money or whatever, and hated that. And then I had to go back for Adele. And I just remember the whole time being like, I wish this wasn't in Vegas.
Yeah, like anywhere but Vegas.
Yeah.
I would watch a Housewives show in Vegas, honestly. I don't know what the fuck those bitches are up to.
I feel like that would be a fucking nightmare to produce. I'm not watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, are you?
I am. It's actually really good
I heard that. Meredith did something on a plane.
Of course, they didn't have a camera, and nobody was
a producer
filming.
was definitely a producer flies with them.
Yeah,
so I'm sure they have iPhone footage, and I wonder if they're waiting till the reunion to show what happened.
Actually show what happened. That would be really nice.
Because what they love to do on that show is like
surprise the woman, be like,
well, they like to divide fans, so it's like a team Edward, team Jacob.
Sure.
So like it's like, who do you believe here?
Yeah.
So they build up this, like, do you think
hype.
she did it?
Yeah.
And then at the reunion, they'll be like, well, here's the footage.
Yeah.
So I feel
we'll have to wait and see.
I feel like there must be producer footage of
I
that
hope so,
because
Meredith sounds
unless
crazy.
it was a bad producer.
I'm team Britney, even though Britney's crazy. And I'm team, like, it's basically Meredith and Lisa against all of them. Because Meredith and Lisa were the crazy ones, like, yelling on the plane at Britney.
Mm-hmm.
And then Heather, Angie.
They're so mean to Brittany, right? She's got the bob.
Yeah. Oh no, that's Bronwyn. They are mean to Bronwyn. Poor
okay.
Bronwyn. But Brittany's the one. She's a little crazy. She's like, I can't stop dating this guy Jared, and it's my daughter. My relationship with my daughters is suffering because of it. And then like the daughter films a scene with her and is like, "You chose men over me."
Who?
The daughter said that to Brittany.
Brittany. Oh,
that is just a fascinating relationship to watch. She's just a friend in both of the previous, in this last season and this current one. And God, I hope they make her a full-time wife. But I think
she's a friend.
She's a friend.
Who's?
A friend of Heather's. And yeah, if you ever met her. And
No, I never met her.
she's just absolutely bonkers. But like Brittany, she's almost like a full-time wife. She's in every episode. She's doing it. We see her daughter. We meet Jared, her boyfriend. Oh, it's a nice.
Friend of just means you might not be in every episode, but you
right.
Might but if you're in it, you're paid per episode.
Yeah.
I saw a video of Bronwyn at BravoCon. I think she was talking about trans people. Did
you
see that?
Said, yeah,
I was like, oh, I fuck with her.
Protect the dolls. She said,
they're your audience. If you're not speaking up and protecting them, then
Bronwyn is cool.
She was like, you're not DMing those people who aren't standing up for them as much as you're DMing me about things I've said. Then like she said something like that.
Something cool and cunty.
It was very cunty, and I was like, oh, I stand with this diva.
Nobody gets more gender-affirming care than the housewives. So if your favorite housewife is not standing up for the community, especially the trans community, you need to DM them the way that people DM me about the things I do wrong and push them to stand up for your rights, especially now.
Bronwyn, I will give her flowers. She's so fucking cool. She's a fuck-ass Bob. And truthfully,
I love a fuck-ass Bob.
She is so articulate. And like when she was caught in a lie, that wasn't really a major lie, but it was just like, she opened up to the group and said, "You're right. I did lie about this because I thought it was better to do something. I thought it was better to handle it this way because I didn't want like my personal business being involved, et cetera, et cetera." And she owned up to it. And it's early on in this season. And it was so refreshing to see a housewife be like, you know what? I'm going to own my shit and tell you why I lied.
And take accountability.
And it wasn't even coming off as like, here's an excuse. She was like, you're right. I did it. Here's why. And I'm sorry that I lied. Yeah. I was like, that is refreshing as fuck because a lot of these wives are lying and they don't.
Yeah, and then they're just like, and then it's gaslighting.
Like, yeah. Bronwyn Newport, you get our gay stamp of approval for the week.
Well, you knew that you shouldn't whip that.
Fuck. She's not riding this home today. That's for sure. Elphama's taking the cue. Elphama's taking the cue.
Breaking news. Vine is coming back.
It's coming back.
And you want to know what? We need it.
Vine is coming back for good.
That was so good.
Thank you so much. Yes, Vine is coming back, and they're calling it Divine.
Interesting.
Divine.
It's coming back from former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, who they shut down the app because they bought them out because they thought it was competition.
Yes, they thought it was competition, so they were just like, "Screw you, Vine. We get you out of here. We bought you. You're dead."
But the thing that is tea is that your videos from 2017, 2000 whatever, are still saved and on the platform. So when the platform comes back, videos are going to come back.
I hope. It says, I think it's just 10,000, but that might be all the videos. It could be, there could be videos of us.
I would love to see what I was vining about in my cul-de-sac.
I loved it. It was high school, like high school nostalgia. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I was definitely, I think I was playing basketball all the time.
Okay. So you were doing some basketball vines?
I think it was like me at tournaments being like, those quick edits or whatever.
Yes. Remember they were 6 seconds long.
You know how you could do a senior quote in college
or
in your school yearbook?
Yeah.
Mine was your chicken strips.
Oh,
have you seen that Vine?
Yes, of course.
Your chicken strips. And that was my quote in the yearbook. Your chicken strips.
My senior year quote was, "People shave their head all the time." Britney Spears.
Gorgeous.
It was a nice one. And it's actually very foreboding because Elphaba in this sequel, she doesn't have hair, as you can see. No, and nor does the original podcast host Willow. So, and
I was really like, wait,
where is this going? What's also really cool is that it's prohibiting, this new Divine is prohibiting AI generated content.
We will love to see it.
That gets our gay stamp of approval.
As well. It gets our liberal stamp of approval.
Yeah, I haven't, AI, you're not a friend of mine. And I don't know what to make of you sometimes because maybe you can be helpful in the long run, but I haven't made that decision up. But for video purposes like this, ban.
What I'm hoping is that it becomes I feel like the difference between like Twitter and Instagram and TikTok as platforms are like Instagram and TikTok are such business or have become such for business use. Like when TikTok started, it was so fucking fun because it was 2020 and it was like the way we were all like goofing around and communicating with each other and like being funny girls on the internet. And now it's like a weapon for I mean, we work for the media company, so
Right.
it's like it is the business.
Right.
But I'm excited for Vine if it's more
Just
like
to exist
Twitter,
for
where it's
fun.
like just to goof
For fun.
and laugh.
Just for
like it's
fun.
not like you're making. I mean, I'm sure it will become a business thing.
Yeah.
But at least to start, I would like to see it the way Twitter is for me,
Yes.
and it's just like the girls laughing.
It's just for fun.
It's just the girls
The
laughing.
girls and
goofing.
gays, the laughing.
And I want to bring back some of my favorite Vine creators.
I like
Lucky
that.
for them that the Vine is coming back. Maybe they could re-up their careers.
And also for us, we have to go into it like big, like because
Yeah.
some of these TikTok people are only big because they were on the platform in the beginning and nobody really was
so
on
true.
it. So we're gonna do that
Blabbermouths is going to be on Vine
Yes, it will.
immediately.
immediately.
Why is this trending?
Why is this trending for
Faceless.
good?
Kris Jenner's face.
Christian.
Everyone's talking about how at her birthday party, her facelift has never looked better.
Yep.
But that she was
She's
wearing
wearing
gloves because they were showing her real age.
That's why Eleni and I are wearing gloves right now.
Yeah, because
we got facelifts.
also got facelifts.
Oh, we're about to get them.
That's why we look so young and youthful on this
Mm-hmm.
podcast. Well, if you want to follow us, you can follow me at Glinda
You can follow me at Alphaba,
and Meghan at Bach.
and you can follow all of us at Wicked Movie.
Guys, we tried hard to get invited to the premiere.
And
We tried hard. We were flashing our titties out trying
Yeah.
to get to the premiere. And
the equivalent of flashing our
the
titties out.
flashing our titties out, Will included.
Yep.
And no one invited us.
No one invited us.
And so if you're missing us, it
That-
was on my vision board too. It was on our vision board, us on the red carpet, dressed like
so
this,
fun.
interviewing them. I mean, I guess it could still happen. Is it on Wednesday?
It's today. So unless we're getting invited in about 5 minutes,
Let me check my email.
well, maybe if there's a Wicked 3,
Man, I really thought that my vision board had powers.
it might still. You never know. Maybe
it
something.
doesn't.
Maybe it's displaced and something else is happening Wicked related to us.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you guys.
Thanks
for
for
blabbing with us.